Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're going to provide a brief overview with respect to the application process for four-year SMART visas. For further information on this topic, I strongly suggest checking out another video where we talk about the targeted industries associated with both BOI and the four-year SMART visa, as well as the specific categories of SMART visa, such as entrepreneur and executive, and technical, etc., which all of those videos are also on this channel. So just to go through this, I'm going to quote some things directly from some recent information provided by BOI itself. That's BOI. That's the BOI. That's the Board of Investment here in Thailand. Quoting directly from BOI's own press release, explanation of procedures for applying for qualification endorsement. So qualification endorsement, what are we talking about here? As explained in other videos, it's not a standalone visa. An individual can only obtain a SMART visa after having their underlying corporate concern certified by various agencies. It will depend on the circumstances involved. And then even after certification and qualification, then the individual can go ahead and be adjudicated on their merits for qualification for a four-year SMART visa. So to quote directly, the foreigners can submit an application for qualification endorsement for SMART visas at One Stop Service Center for Visa and Work Permit, OSS, that's the acronym, located at Chamshuri Square building in Bangkok. For information specific to One Stop, the One Stop Service Center, I urge you to check out another video on this channel where we discuss the One Stop Service Center rather at length. Alternatively, they can lodge their documents at the Royal Thai Embassies / Royal Thai Consulate Generals, presumably abroad. Within 3 working days after having received complete documents, this is important, just a sort of side note here, receipt of complete documents, this can take a little while. So simply walking in, one thinks, oh, I have my application in hand. No, the adjudicating officer may want to see more documentation pertaining to one specific issue. The individual applying may not have all their documentation. There's a number of things that can occur with respect to trying to apply. The Thai system was a little bit difficult for me to get used to when I first came to Thailand and began, assisting people with these things. Is they sort of front load making certain that everything is present. So before they'll receipt in an application, they want to see that every required document is there. Unlike certain aspects of like American bureaucracy, sometimes you can kind of let things slide and you can add documentation as the thing is processing. It's not how it really works in Thailand. They want to see everything on hand at the time of application, so that's important. So just to go back and re-quote here, within 3 working days after having received complete documents, OSS will coordinate with related agencies to verify and certify the qualification of the applicants. I think that's fairly self-explanatory. The agencies mentioned above will notify the OSS of the results of the evaluation / examination within 20 working days. And who are these agencies? Well, it's going to depend. It's going to depend on the nature of the business at hand. It's going to depend on the nature of the applicant's technical qualifications or just qualifications generally. That's going to depend on which agencies are going to get involved in this overall process. OSS and BOI will notify the applicant, the Immigration, the Foreign Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the relevant agencies of the result of qualification endorsement application within 7 working days. The total processing time frame is 30 working days from the date of OSS's receipt of complete documents. Holders of non-immigrant visa must apply for the qualification endorsement at least 90 days before the expiry of the non-immigrant visa. So basically what we're getting at here is they're trying to make this a fairly fast process. Something to take away from this with respect to those timeframes, though, is again note that's after completed documents have been placed on file. This can be a rather back and forth process as individuals or representatives will go down and try to get an application on file only to be told they want to see more documentation. So, it's not just a 30-day matter. There can be, a period of time between the time that one, say, retains a professional to assist in the matter. There's probably going to be a buffer period where you're going back and forth trying to get all the ducks in a row before receiving in the application. And then there's going to be the adjudication process before finally being notified of approval or denial.